Ooh, I'm getting sense that this is a prequel to The Abyss. Welcome back to another deep dive with Derek. I'm your host, Derek, but my friends call me D-Rock. Welcome to another reaction video. If you want to jump right into the good bits, hop into the description. You can see the timestamps down there. If you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you on this channel and take a look at videos through the lens of meaning and valued living. So we're taking a look at the tools that we can use to design and live a life that we'd find meaningful. So we're using lenses like mindfulness, resilience, purpose, personal values, narratives, mindsets, basically all the tools that we can have to appreciate the upside of life and to learn from and get through the dark side of life. So I'm happy to have you here. If this is something that you like, go ahead and subscribe. If you've been here before, welcome back. Certainly glad you can make it. Give this a like, if this a thumbs up, if this is something that you think is worth doing. That's an indicator to me that this is the kind of thing that I should be doing. So I don't monetize this channel. So if you want to support this channel, also in the description, you can find links. You can support me with micro donations on Patreon. You can buy me a beer. You don't have to do any of those things, of course, but just liking and subscribing is good enough, and just being here. I'm happy to have you here. I tend to go through these videos twice. So the first time through is what I call raw reaction. And that's as if you said, hey, let's sit down and watch this video. I need you to check out Suffocating by Dax. And then you watched my reaction. That's raw reaction. Then I go through a second time and see if there's anything to learn from it. See if there's any commentary, anything that we can learn about building a meaningful life. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into Suffocating by Dax.
#1 album in the world.
I like this house.
Told you to trust me, and now we got it. Dax, you're probably out celebrating right now. Give me a call when you can. We have to get that contract signed. You don't have to read it. I've gone over everything. And remember, for tonight at the talk show, keep it light, keep it positive. Nobody wants to hear anything negative and this sad shit. Your life is about to be changed, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Sign that contract.
I'm tired, man.
Jesus.
So I just sit in my room and I just hold my breath. Let all the pressure and anxiety build up. And just let the time pass by. At first I couldn't breathe, now I'm suffocating. Maybe the pressure from the fame isn't worth what I'm chasing. I don't know. I used to say God's playing, now the devil's on my team acting foul and it's all flagrant. Trying to push me off the path that I'm steady paving. Sin is the currency and every day I'm making payments. I don't want to live in it, but I heard a saying good knows evil cause the houses are both adjacent. I don't know if I should go for these goals. I've seen people gain the world but lose their souls. My anxiety is building as the weight of it grows. I seclude myself in privacy inside my home, and I barely answer calls, and when I see my phone, I'm reminded that the real feeling of being alone is having millions who love you but can leave you, or say that they hate you at the moment they don't fuck with a song. I used to laugh it off, now I hold my breath and suffocate. Then I sit and wait, just to see if I can kill the hate. And as I'm fleeting, I see God at the heaven's gates, then come back down to fight another day. Then I grab that same phone and smile and wave and pour my empty heart into a song that they won't praise. They say patience is the key, but they didn't tell me while I wait I'd be locked inside a steel cage. Something's wrong, I feel claustrophobic. I'm stuck living in the past and not the moment, or the future where my life is only more broken, cause those wounds from the past are still open. I take sips of love and every single time it's poison. I see women who can't see past my employment, or see me as enjoyment, so I can't enjoy it cause the ride's temporary and they leave once they crash and destroy it. I don't think this life is healthy. Why didn't anybody tell me? Everybody'd want help but nobody wanna help me. I'm an ATM, a therapist, and everybody's friendly, and they hide their real intentions but my mind won't let me. If I make a sad song, don't ask me if I'm happy. fuck a hook, my pain isn't catchy. If you relate or
like
worse, feel badly, fucking pity me at least and check in if you at me. That's the only way I know who it touches. That's why I stay awake and answer DMs by the hundreds, so I don't lose myself and fill my stomach with the feeling that I'm here just to suffocate for nothing. If you know real pain, then you see it when you look me in my eyes. I try to hide it, but they do not lie. I wanna sleep, but if I try, the demons who creep in my dreams will collide. So I stay up and I stare at the ceiling and ask myself if I should even share these feelings. Then I hear a voice in the distance from a ghost-like image say my pain could be somebody's healing. So I close my eyes.
Oh, wow.
And drift to the
Cool
place
videos,
that
man.
inspires these lyrics. And as I see flames and I scream,
So
I
this is the
pray
Abyss.
it's a place you'll never have to visit.
Ooh. I'm getting sense that this is a prequel to the Abyss. That looked like it. Once again, though, solid video. Wow, that's so good. I mean, he's real. He's real. He's raw. He doesn't sugarcoat it. I don't know. Maybe he used to, and that's part of his songs. They're saying I used to put on this fake or a face, and I don't know. Let's check it out again though. See if there's anything that we can learn from it.
#1 album in the world. I told you to trust me, and now we got it. Dax, you're probably out celebrating right now. Give me a call when you can. We have to get that contract signed. You don't have to read it. I've gone over everything. And remember, for tonight at the talk show, keep it light.
You don't have to read it. Always read the contract, or at least hire an attorney to read the contract. I got the feeling this is not his attorney. This is his manager. Always lawyer up. Always have, or lawyer through the contract, unless you know what you're looking for. But especially if somebody's pushing or pressuring you to sign a contract, and you see later here he's got knives in his back because he got stabbed in his back, likely by his manager.
Keep it positive. Nobody wants to hear anything negative and this sad shit.
Yeah, I mean, here's what's made you real. Here's what's fueling your songs. But also, don't talk about that stuff. Nobody wants to hear that stuff, except we kind of do, because those are the songs that we're drawn to, because it helps us know that we're not alone.
Your life is about to be changed, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Sign that contract.
I like this. So he makes that X and it turns into his cheek. That was crazy.
Tired, man.
Special effects, though, like the makeup.
Let all the pressure and anxiety build up. And just let the time pass by. At first I couldn't breathe, now I'm suffocating. Maybe the pressure from the fame isn't worth what I'm chasing. I don't know.
That is probably the #1 line of the song. Maybe the pressure of the fame isn't worth what I'm chasing. I think there's messages like this. I think it's Grinch. Grinch goes viral. One of them where it was like a be careful what you wish for kind of thing, because people think they want a lot of fame. Except, do you really though? Because that comes with, the payment, the cost of that fame is pretty high. People also want millions and millions of dollars, but that comes with its own set of problems. You might remember Biggie, "Mo money, mo problems." It's not mo problems, but different problems that you don't have to think about, like a manager trying to screw you over. Most of us don't have to think about that, but with fame and fortune come these different things in a lifestyle that you probably you don't actually want to live. You watch, looking at him now, you might think, yeah, I love that lifestyle, partying all the time, but living that lifestyle, pretty exhausting, especially if everybody's out to get you and you can't really trust anybody because you don't know what their motives are.
I used to say God's playing, now the devil's on my team acting foul and it's all flagrant. Trying to push me off the path that I'm steady paving. Sin is the currency and every day I'm making payments.
Lyrics are so good, but this beat, this melody, this song is just so. I just have to say, like when he was out here chugging that champagne, the combination of the video, the music, and the words, I don't know, it was weird. I got this feeling like I was there with them. Super weird. I don't know. Does that happen to you guys?
Push me off the path that I'm steady paving. Sin is the currency, and every day I'm making payments. I don't want to live in it, but I heard a saying, good knows evil, cause the houses are both adjacent. I don't know if I should go for these goals. I've seen people gain the world but lose their souls.
Yeah, I don't think I should go for these goals, or I don't know if I should go for these goals. Now, in the world of goals, so first of all, I'm going to make this claim. I don't like goals. I think goal setting is a waste of time. There's an old saying, it's not mine, goals are for losers. But if you're going to use goals, so a goal is like a specific outcome. Think of a goal as this is a particular outcome that I want. There's two paths. There's something called an intrinsic goal, and this is something that I want because I want it. I want to have a family. Why? Because that's something that satisfies me inside. That's something in here. I want to go hiking. Why? Because I just really enjoy being in nature. I really enjoy the feeling of accomplishment that comes from getting to the wherever I'm hiking to. An extrinsic goal is something I'm doing for reasons outside of me. Now, I could have a family for extrinsic reasons. Maybe I think I'm supposed to. Maybe there's pressure from my parents or society. I could go on a hike for extrinsic reasons, maybe to get an Instagram photo. So just because, the why you do it matters. Now, a real extrinsic goal is something that is just a means to an end. I want fame. My goal is to be famous. My goal is to get $1 million. My goal is to get a record deal or a gold record. Okay, for why? If it's just money or popularity or fame, those are extrinsic reasons. And so that's what he's talking about here, is I shouldn't go after extrinsic goals anymore. Because when you hit the goal, that extrinsic goal, there's a feeling of emptiness that says, I thought this would make me happy, but it didn't. So what he's trying to say is redirect towards intrinsic goals. Those are goals that you would have if you lived alone on a desert island somewhere. You would still do those things because it's here. Now, let's take a step back. Systems, in my opinion, are better than goals. A goal is a specific outcome, like losing 20 pounds, say. A system is something you do every day or regularly without any attachment to the outcome. So being active every day is a system. Running 4 times a week or getting in the habit of running. Not so that you can lose weight, not so that you can get a particular score or time in that marathon, but because you like to run. That's a system. Getting my boss's job is a goal. Doing something every day to make myself more marketable is a system. So a goal is a particular outcome. A system is something you always do continuously. So when I said I don't like goals, it's attachment to outcomes that I don't like. Finding habits and systems to create, absolutely. But even then, why are you doing it? Try to find intrinsic reasons for here that you're doing it in your heart, not because you think that it's going to give you something else that will maybe then give you happiness. Maybe the money will give me happiness. Maybe the fame will give me happiness. Those are extrinsic goals, and he's warning us not to chase them.
Anxiety is building as the weight of it grows. I seclude myself in privacy inside my home, and I barely answer calls. And when I see my phone, I'm reminded that the real feeling of being alone is having millions who love you but can leave you or say that they hate you at the
Fake friends, basically, right? So I'm famous, but that's not sticky. The minute I make a song they don't like, they go away. Or, and this is Joker, the minute they don't like a song, then they attack you on the internet. They start trolling you. They call you names. They trash you. That's not real. Even though it's millions and millions and millions of people are following me, they're not really following me. And I don't even pick up the phone to call the real people, like my close actual friends.
moment they don't fuck with a song. I used to laugh it off. Now I hold my breath and suffocate. Then I sit and wait just to see if I can kill the hate. And as I'm fleeting, I see God at the heaven's gates, then come back down to fight another day. Then I grab that same phone and smile and wave and pull my empty heart
It looks like he started to talk about the sad shit that his manager didn't want him to talk about, and he's rushing in to put a stop to it.
To a song that they won't praise. They say patience is the key, but they didn't tell me. While I wait, I'd be locked inside a steel cage. Something's wrong. I feel claustrophobic.
This stuff.
I'm stuck living in the past,
This editing.
not the moment or the future where
Ooh, I'm stuck living in the past and not the moment. And so in mindfulness world, present is all that exists. The past doesn't exist anymore. You can't live the past. You can't experience the past. Now, of course, the past shaped you. It doesn't mean the past is irrelevant. All the behaviors that you have, all of the core beliefs that you have are there because of what you've experienced. So when I say the past doesn't exist, it doesn't mean that it didn't influence the present. It means that you can't experience the past. You also can't experience the future. The present moment moves into the future, but at that point, it'll be a new present you. It's not going to be a future anymore. So time keeps, like Steve Miller, right? Time keeps on slipping into the future. But it's always the present moment. So there will be future versions of present you, but there is no future. There is no past. And if you're stuck living in the past, they might call that depression. When you're stuck living in the future, they might call that anxiety. That's oversimplifying. But learning to be more present is simple, but not easy. But it is the case to have a more fulfilling life.
I feel claustrophobic. I'm stuck living in the past, not the moment or the future where my life is only more broken. Cause those wounds from the past are still open. I take sips of love and every single time it's poison. I see women who can't see past my employment or see me as enjoyment.
Can't see past my employment. I didn't see this the first time, but the shadow is like a lion. It looks like there seems to be a tail, like a lioness or something. And he's talked about this before. I can't know if you like me for me or if you just like me for I can get you famous or I've got money that I can spend on you. It's difficult for him to know that.
So I can't enjoy it cause the ride's temporary and they leave once they crash and destroy it. I don't think this life is healthy. Why didn't anybody tell me? Everybody want help, but nobody want to help me. I'm an ATM.
Everybody wants help, but nobody wants to help me. Why didn't anybody tell me this lifestyle is no good? Some people were. I'm out there telling people, don't do that. But nobody wants to listen. It reminds me of a Jim Carrey quote, the actor Jim Carrey. He says, I wish everybody could get all the wealth and fame that they could possibly want so that they can see that it's not the answer. So even Jim Carrey's out there telling you, this is probably not for you. And there's another quote, I don't know who I can't remember who to give credit to, but it says, money doesn't buy happiness, but everybody wants to find out for themselves. And you can substitute fame, right? Fame won't make you happy, but everybody wants to find out for themselves. So there are people telling you that this isn't the path, but we all want to find out for ourselves.
I'm a therapist and everybody's friendly and they hide their real intentions, but my mind won't let me. If I make a sad song, don't ask me if I'm happy. Fuck a hook, my pain isn't catchy. If you relate or worse feel badly, fucking pity me at least and check in if you at me. That's the only way I know who it touches. That's why I stay awake and answer DMs by the hundreds, so I don't lose myself and fill my stomach with the feeling that I'm here just to suffocate for nothing. If you know real pain, then
suffocate for nothing. I want there to be a payoff for this. So reach out and let me know, and then I'll answer DMs so that I'm not suffocating for nothing. I want this to mean something. It should have a sense of mattering, right? Otherwise, it feels like life isn't worthwhile. If the suffering doesn't matter, it doesn't lead to anything, that's despair. If we can take our suffering and turn it into something, and some of what he's doing is delivering that message to others. Now we've turned our suffering into a purpose. And then there's a lot of meaningful living behind that. That's how you find meaning in life.
and you see it when you look me in my eyes. I try to hide it, but they do not lie. I want to sleep, but if I try, the demons who creep in my dreams will collide. So I stay up and I stare at the ceiling and ask myself if I should even share these feelings. Then I hear a voice voice in the distance from a ghost-like image. Say my pain could be somebody's healing. So I close my eyes.
It starts to sound like The Abyss too. I'm willing to bet that this video leads into The Abyss. Happy to be proven wrong, but this is what it feels
And
like.
drift to the place that inspires these lyrics. And as I see flames and I scream, I pray it's a place you'll never have to visit.
I guess it is what it is inside The Abyss. Anyway, so it's all of it. It's difficult for me to find a Dak song that I don't like. So of course I love this one. I love some of the messages. I love his openness to share. But what do you like about this song? You're coming to a reaction video for Suffocating. So what is it that you like about it? And what else should I be checking out? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm super excited to keep checking out more Daks. Hey, D-Rock again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. If this kind of thing is interesting to you, and especially if you like those bad drawings at the beginning, you might be interested in my weekly newsletter. It explores money's role in a meaningful life. So you can check that out at meaning.blog if you want. It takes this and it goes a lot deeper. So if you like that, check it out. Let me know what else I should be doing, what else I could be doing, and I'll see you here next time.